So the NSA has a wide variety of James Bond-like tools for getting at specific computers and specific pieces of data. There's a group called Tailored Access Operations, and their job is the black bag team, to get in and get stuff that's really valuable and really secret. They do this by basically hacking systems, but they have a budget that no hacker has. They have little pieces of hardware that they try to slip into computers, right? So maybe they can intercept a package as it's being shipped from the manufacturer to the person who bought it. Or maybe they can break into some foreign embassy and slip in this device. They call those implants.
The Office of Tailored Access Operations, now known as the Computer Network Operations, is a cyber warfare intelligence gathering unit of the National Security Agency. It has been active since at least 1998, but was not named or structured as the Tailored Access Operations until the year 2000, according to former NSA Director Michael Hayden. Tailored Access Operations, or in short, TAO, is reportedly the largest and arguably the most important component of the NSA's huge Signals Intelligence Directorate, the SID, consisting of more than 1,000 military and civilian computer hackers, intelligence analysts, targeting specialists, computer hardware, software designers, and electrical engineers. A document leaked by former NSA contractor Edward Snowden in 2013 described the unit's work as invasive. That TAO has software templates allowing it to break into commonly used hardware, including routers, switches, firewalls from multiple product vendor lines. TAO engineers prefer to tap networks rather than isolated computers because there are typically many devices on a single network. The headquarters, which is the Remote Operations Center, is based at the NSA headquarters in Fort Meade, Maryland. They have also expanded to NSA Hawaii in Oahu, Ohio, NSA Georgia in Fort Gordon, Georgia, NSA Texas at Joint Base San Antonio, and NSA Colorado at the Buckley Space Force Base. The NSA ANT catalog, which is a classified document written in 2008 by the National Security Agency, which was published by the German news magazine Der Spiegel, is a 50-page classified document listing technology available to the United States National Security Agency by the Advanced Network Technology, ANT. The ANT division to aid in cyber surveillance. Most devices are described as already operational and available to U.S. nationals and are members of the Five Eyes Alliance. Five Eyes Alliance is an Anglosphere intelligence alliance comprising of Australia, Canada, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, and the United States, in which these countries are parties to a multilateral UK-USA agreement for joint cooperation in signals intelligence, sharing data on common citizens everywhere in the world between each other. According to Der Spiegel, which released the catalog to the public on December 30th, 2013, the list read like a mail order catalog, one from which other NSA employees can order technologies from the ANT division for tapping their target's data. Security researcher Jacob Appelbaum gave a speech at the Chaos Communication Congress in Hamburg, Germany, in which he detailed techniques that the simultaneously published Der Spiegel article he co-authored disclosed from the catalog. The TAO had developed an attack suite they called Quantum. It relies on a compromised router that duplicates internet traffic, typically HTTP requests, so that they could both to the target and to the NSA indirectly. The NSA site runs Fox Acid software, which sends back exploits that load in the background in the target web browser before the intended destination has a chance to respond. Prior to the development of this technology, Fox Acid software made spear phishing attacks the NSA referred to as spam. If the browser is exploitable, further permanent implants are deployed into target computer. Suspected and confirmed targets of TAO unit include national and international entities like China, OPEC, the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, and Mexico's Secretariat of Public Security. In an article written by Darlene Storm, headliner, secret NSA hackers from TAO office have been owning China for nearly 15 years, dated June 11, 2013. Quote, there's a $23 billion price tag attached to protecting national infrastructure, computer networks, and developing cyber offensive capabilities, according to the Pentagon's 5-year cybersecurity budget obtained by Bloomberg News. In March, the intelligence community said that the top national threat to the United States was no longer Arab fundamentalism, but was instead in the cyber arena, cyber espionage, and cyber attacks. The Pentagon's budget through 2018 shows increased investment will be made in protecting critical infrastructures. This spending may benefit defense contractors. When President Obama and Chinese President Xi Jinping met, they discussed cybersecurity and the fact that North Korea's nuclear program must be dismantled. White House National Security Advisor Tom Donilon said Obama talked to Xi about Chinese hackers targeting U.S. secrets, weapon designs, and intellectual property before warning it was going to be a very difficult problem in the economic relationship. It was going to be an inhibitor to the relationship really reaching its full potential. Apparently, Beijing was furious about the sudden elevation of cybersecurity and Chinese espionage on the meeting's agenda. That's when the director of China's National Computer Network Emergency Response Team claimed to have mountains of data about the United States hacking China. NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden told The Guardian, "We hack everyone, everywhere. We like to make a distinction between us and the others, but we are in almost every country in the world. We are not at war with these countries." To that end, Foreign Policy ran an interesting article about an ultra NSA office at Fort Meade that has been successfully hacking China's computer and telecommunication systems for 15 years. They are known as the Office of Tailored Access Operations. In that foreign policy article, end quote, by the way, in that foreign policy article, TAO had become increasingly accomplished at its mission, thanks in part to the high-level cooperation it secretly receives from the big three American telecom companies, AT&T, Verizon, and Sprint. Most of the large US-based internet service providers and many of the top computer security manufacturers and consulting companies are agreeing on this operation. A 2012 TAO budget document claims that these companies, on TAO's behest, insert vulnerabilities into commercial encryption systems, IT systems, networks, and endpoint communication devices used by targets. A number of US companies, including Cisco and Dell, have subsequently made public statements denying that they insert such backdoors into their products. Microsoft provides advance warning to the NSA of vulnerabilities it knows about, before fixes or information about these vulnerabilities is available to the public. This enables TAO to execute so-called zero-day attacks. Zero-day attacks is a computer software vulnerability either known to those who should be interested in its mitigation or known and without a patch to correct it until the vulnerability is migrated and hackers can exploit it to adversely affect programs, data, additional computers, or a network. A Microsoft official who declined to be identified in a press conference confirmed that this is indeed the case, who said that Microsoft cannot be held responsible for how the NSA uses this advanced information. Since 2013, the head of TAO is Rob Joyce, who is an American cybersecurity official who served as special assistant to the president, cybersecurity coordinator on the U.S. National Security Council. He also began serving as the White House Homeland Security Advisor to President Donald Trump, then President Donald Trump, on an acting basis after the resignation of Tom Bossert. Joyce previously performed as acting Deputy Homeland Security Advisor since 2017. The NSA announced on January 15th of 2021 that Joyce would replace Ann Neuberger as its Director of Cybersecurity. When will the people start holding the proper people and the people of the intelligence community responsible for the continued violation and abuse of American civil liberties and privacy?